Hi, my name is Alyssa DeShepper, Finance Manager here at Gillette's Interstate RV. Before you arrive for your signing, please bring the following items to ensure a smooth transaction. A valid driver's license for all persons that will be listed on the title and/or anyone listed on the loan. If you are paying with cash or an outside lien, please no personal checks, only cashier's checks or actual cash at time of signing. If you're financing your unit with us, please bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder as lost payee. If you have a trade, please make sure that you bring the 10-day payoff, as well as any account information, lien holder information, and the actual title for your trade. If you have any other questions, feel free to give me a call at 517-339-8271. Thank you so much and enjoy your new RV.
Hello, I'm Cameron, and I'm here to show you your Floyd Jay Feather today. I'm going to start you on the front, work you all the way around, so hopefully the first time you go camping, everything's a little bit easier for you. Right here in the front, you do have your power tongue jack. The red button is a light that you can turn on and off, help you get on and off your hitch. Right above that, your up and your down. That's going to get you on and off your hitch. It's also what you're going to level yourself front to back with once you're unhooked from the truck. Right behind that, if for any reason your up or down isn't working, your battery's not working, this isn't working for you at all, you have a crank in your front storage, you can peel this off, you can crank it up or down. So all else fails, you can still get on or off your hitch. Right behind that, these are your two 20-pound tanks. These are full and ready to go for propane. Just a little switch over on it. It's got a little tongue, whichever way it's facing, whichever tank's going to be whichever one you're running from. So open it up, run until it's empty, switch it on over. But that propane will run everything inside of your trailer for you. You will have a 12-volt Interstate deep cell cycle battery right here, brand new, coming off this pallet. This just came in. They're getting ready to get it all set up for you for when you come in. But that will charge every time that you're going down the road when you're plugged into your truck, as long as you have a charge line. And anytime you're plugged into the house, that should be charging for you, or any outlet in general. So that'll do smaller things for you. It'll do your slides, your lights, your front tongue jack, your radio, your water pump, your water heater, your furnace, and your fridge, all on propane. So, you know, it'll do a lot of things for you, but it won't do it all forever. So solar panels, bigger batteries are always your best friend if you're going to be doing some boondocking. You have stabilizer jacks in all four corners. Just bring them down nice flush with the ground. You're not trying to lift, not trying to level, just trying to get that wobble out. Water heater ready to go here. You'll have your plug right inside of here. So when you get this, you'll have your plug in. It will be ready to go. You just have to hook up your water. Once it's hooked up, you should be filling up your water heater. It's just always good to come check. Make sure you have water heater in there first. You pull this, you see water come out, you know it's nice and full, it's ready. In the winter, you'll want this plug out like it is right now, and it'll get bypassed, and they'll pump antifreeze through everywhere but in your water heater. So good videos on YouTube on how to do that. Plus, we do that up here at Gillette's. But always good to come check. Make sure you have water in here. Your switches are inside for this. As soon as you turn on your water pump for your fresh tank, it's going to automatically fill it up for you. As soon as you turn on your spigot for your water source for your city water connection, it's going to automatically start filling up for you. It's just good to always know. So empty in the winter, water in the summer before you use it. Vents, tire pressures, gross weights, all those good information there. You have an outside shower on here. Here are both your waters in one spot. The top is your fresh water fill, so boondocking. If you're going out to the middle of nowhere, or you're going to a state campground, you'll want to go to the fill station, fill up your tank. Once you get to your spot, you'll turn on your water pump. You'll leave it on until you're done camping or you're almost out of water. It's going to pressurize for you, and it's going to stop itself once it's pressurized. Once you kick on a faucet, it'll kick back on and keep running for you. So that is your reservoir down below. This one is your city water connection. That's when you're hooking directly up with a hose. Once you turn on that spigot, you have water running straight to your sinks and your showers. So highly recommended to have a white or a blue hose. A lot of campgrounds look for them. And always recommend a water pressure regulator, because you don't know how strong someone else's water pressure is. You got furnace, you got your fridge, the places where bugs, bees, mud daubers can get in. Same with your front screen up there, so something to always definitely remember. And you do have this guy here. This is a black tank flush. You hook up a hose to this, it's going to run a sprinkler system inside your black tank, which is your toilet tank, help clean out that debris for you, which that stuff's down here. So you can see on the right side you do have a black handle, on the left side you have a gray handle. The black handle is your toilet. You pull that, it's going to start coming out of this main spot here. While that is open and it's emptying, you can hook up a hose to that guy right there, and it's going to run a sprinkler system inside. Let it run for a few minutes. You'll take off your hose, let it empty out the rest of the way, close your black, and then you open your gray. Since your gray is coming from your sinks and your showers, it's a lot cleaner, a lot soapier. It's going to help rinse out your sewer hose for you. But only 5 things in your black there. It's number 1s, number 2s, RV chemicals, RV toilet paper, and water. Anything else seems to like to get in there and make a big mess on you. So keep that in mind. Here is your power cord here. Runs about 30 feet long, so should reach most places for you. 30 amp, 110. And you do have fold downs on here. Here's one of your fold downs down. When they are up, you just have these latches right here. You're just going to grab the handle and pull them down as long as they're unlocked. And then you're just going to hold the whole thing and bring it down. Once it's down, you're just going to be pulling over your edges here, and you do have Velcro in your corners to put together, and you're going to pull these down. Now, the first time that you get these on a nice sunny day like we have today, you want to pull these canvases out and you want to completely soak them down. You want to do that 2 or 3 times, let them completely dry and soak them back down. That'll be seasoning these. It just helps all the brand new stitches swell up a little bit and try to close up any small pinholes that might be in there from the stitching. So recommended to do that quite a few times just to get it together. But once you pull it down and you make sure your corners are there and you pull over your valance, everything else is from the inside. Nice and easy. There's no bars. There's no anything like that. So very, very easy. Off on your camping side, you got 110 outlets. You got cable. You got a spot for your TV bracket. You got speakers to your radio inside. You can do inside, outside, or both. And you do have your electric awning. It is electric, but it's not smart. If you hold that button out, it starts going out. The only time it stops is when you let go of that button. So you do have to watch it going out. It'll come out 8 feet once you see your valance. It's in a good spot. If you keep holding that button, it'll keep going, and it'll start to roll up backwards, and they do not like to do that. So always be careful. Coming in, you can hold that button as long as you want. It's going to hit up against the trailer and stop. So just going out is when you have to watch it. High wind, high rain, don't take a chance. Go ahead and bring it in. You also have your LED light under it. Very nice to have. We'll turn that guy on here for you too. And coming on to the inside, you do have your control panel here set up nice and easy for you. I'll start on the top. These right here are your tank monitors. You got your battery level, fresh tank, black tank, gray tank. Any button that you press is going to show you how full they are. So you always know when you need to dump, different things like that. Over here you have your 2 water heater switches, electric or gas. Just make sure water's in it first. If you're not paying for electricity, run electric so you're not wasting your own gas. But you do have a choice of either or. If you're on your battery, you will have to run it on gas, but at least you still have that hot water. Living room lights, awning lights. There's this guy right here for you. Nice LED strip that goes across. Check that out. Looks good. And then you do have your awning switch right here, in and out. I hit the extend button, it starts to come out. The only time it stops is when you let go of that button. So just make sure you're watching it going out. Coming in, hold in as long as you want. And then you do have your water pump on here. That'll be for your fresh tank. If you're out boondocking and you need to use your water down below, you turn this on, it'll start sucking water to your sinks and your showers and everything for you. So once that's on, you'll just leave it on. It'll pressurize and stop once it's pressurized, and it'll cut back on once it needs to. So nice and easy control panel for you. All the rest of your area back here, nice and easy. You got your fridge on, off, and then you have 2 settings, auto and gas. Auto is always looking for electricity. If you can't find it, it's going to automatically switch over to gas for you. So you should be in auto probably 99% of the time. If power goes out, you unplug, it's going to automatically switch right over for you. Furnace is going to be coming from out that guy down below. That's going to be the back of your water heater in that panel right there. On this side, you do have your stove top, any of your burners or your oven, anything that you turn over to light and you push in. You just click, 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 click till you see it light up. Just make sure you remove your glass first. But all your burners and your oven is running off the same clicker. Just like an outside grill. Nice and easy. You get your 110 outlets on everywhere, which is nice. You got your beds that stay strapped up like this going down the road. I'll show you what it looks like on the other side down. But booth can also go down like this. If you want it to come back up, you're just going to remove your table, put your poles in their little spots down there, and then put your table on the poles, and then it's back up like a regular spot for you. This is your furnace here. You just have this clicker on the top. You're just going to click that over, and then your temperature's down on the bottom. You just turn it up, and you'll hear it turn on for you. That does run off of propane. Antenna booster, you see that light on right there. It's letting you know, hey, I'm on cable right now. You press it again, I'm on antenna. So you know cable, antenna, just depending on what you hook up right there. And then you do have your radio here. Zone 1 and Zone 2, that's inside or outside speakers. And then you do have your source up top. But this is Bluetooth, USB, HDMI, radio, a bunch of different ways to hook up to it, which is pretty darn cool. All your power box and stuff like that right down here. All your breakers and fuses are in there for you. That's your LPCO sensor right there. And then you do have your beds. This one is down for you. As you can see, you do have this hook up top. This is how they're going to be hooked in. It's just a little double right here. This comes right out, and then you'll end up pulling your whole thing down. If you see on this other side here, it does hook up right in between two screws there. So you just look for those two screws on this long bar. Once it's hooked up, you're going to push it right up, and you're going to put this guy right into its hole here. Make sure you don't lose both your buttons there, just one button. But nice and easy. Once that's out, you're set up, you're ready to go camping, you're ready to sit down, all that good stuff. So very easy unit here. Your AC's up top. It's never going to put out heat, so keep it on the blue side. And then gray is your fan, blue is your actual AC. A couple things they'll go over with you guys inside in this thing is they'll go over a 7-year warranty with you that they provide. It does come with 7 years of mobile service with the 7-year warranty. If anything decides it does not want to work in here, fridge, toilet has issues, AC, they'll come out to wherever you are, cover $75 their transportation plus parts and labor are covered. So this does come with a 2-year warranty. Jayco tries to cover everything that they can, but these are man-made. They do go down the road. Things do happen to them. They're an investment. I highly recommend that 7-year warranty. The only other two things are interior and exterior. Interiors, all your fabrics, leathers, pleathers, carpets, mattresses, blinds, you name it. Anything that's fabric in here, they'll spray it with a ceramic type substance. Everything still feels the same, but if you spill anything, it beads right up, it wipes right off. It does guarantee for 5 years any rips, tears, burns, or stains. They will repair and or replace it. The only other thing is your outside. The sun does hate every trailer known to mankind, so they want you to hand wax this 2 or 3 times a year. Not the funnest thing in the world to do, so they do make a ceramic for your outside. Same thing that they use on cars. It does guarantee for 5 years without having to wax this. If any paint fades, any decals fade, any decals crack, they will repair and replace any of your outside. Nobody wants to have to wax these a whole bunch of times. It's not the funnest nor easiest thing to do, but the sun will get into these. It doesn't take very long for you to see it, so just be cautious of that. If you're not going to get the ceramic, make sure you do wax it. But this is your Jay Feather from Gillette's. I hope you enjoy it and have a great camping season.